There are tough fights ahead of us in Washington, and throughout my whole life, I've taken on the tough fights. My dad was the son of Italian immigrants. He had a 6th grade education. He was a construction worker all his life, a union man, operating engineers. He was a steel worker, he was a laborer, he was a teamster. My mom is Irish, and she had an 11th grade education. She worked as a seamstress in the factories and was a homemaker. My parents were lower middle class. We lived right down the street from here in Lehigh, in south side of Bethlehem on Evans Street, in a rented home. My parents stressed education, and I promised that if I made it through school, and I did through Moravian and then Villanova Law, that I'd come back to the Lehigh Valley, Bethlehem, and work for people like my mom and dad. And I did that. I opened up my own law practice. I worked for average folks, representing people injured on the job. I was a lawyer for a union, and I represented injured workers. And then in '91, I ran for DA to bring change to the criminal justice system in Northampton County. And we did that. We broke down barriers. On day one, I hired the very first African-American assistant DA in Northampton County history in a promise to the NAACP. On day one, we increased women on our staff from 5% to 50%. We hired the second African-American assistant DA in the county history, the first African-American and Hispanic county detectives in the county history. And we reformed the criminal justice system just 3 years ago when I put forth a mental health court to take people out of the criminal system who commit petty crimes due to their mental illness. If I go to Washington, we're going to fight for change down there like I did here in Northampton County. We want to attack student debt, which is a huge problem for many, many young people, including many in my office. Social Security to protect them for seniors. We want to fight to keep Medicare and expand Medicare and health care for all of us. And we have to stop the slaughter of people with guns on our streets and fight the NRA. Thank you.